Yo, yo, yo.
Just
for over a knee when she gets a bit cold.
I was tucking the tag in. The tag was hanging out.
How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Donna and Cheryl, keeping it real with you. Tuesday lunchtime. Got my nails done. I've got Cajun shrimp. Cajun shrimp. I need to put the second coat on, though. Hannah will go mad. She sent me home with it, and I still haven't had time to sit and put like a second coat on. I don't want to sit still for 15 minutes for it to dry. So say hi. I can see some of you are joining us. So just say hi. Tell me who's here. It's lovely to have you with us. We just love catching up with you guys. And well, I have a couple of times this week. But I mean, today, if we're looking a little bit baggy around the eyes, it's for a freaking good cause, girls. I have to tell you. Isn't it, Chaz?
It sure is. Hi, Amanda. Literally. Hi. I mean,
that's Amanda, our makeup artist. You know, you all that lovely on Sunday. It was Amanda. Cheryl was looking too. I was lucky. I got to go live with a face full of makeup. It was lush.
So yes. So I mean, I don't really know what to say. Like, I was self-doubt to all out. Facebook group number 1 is literally buzzing with activity, with aha moments, with light bulb moments, with support, with bravery, with vulnerability. Like Donna and I just are constantly blown away, number 1, by the women that we attract and serve. And then last night we showed up for our first day 1 of the challenge. And remember, you can still sign up to this challenge. We're running it up until Friday. And literally, it is the most amount of women we've had live with us on a challenge in one space. And it was just amazeballs. Just the interaction, the bravery, the vulnerability. Like Donna and I are always surprised. I don't know why, because it happens every time. We've got like hundreds of women all on a session together on Zoom. Some we can see, some we can't, but they're all interacting. Most of them haven't met each other before, but they're willing to show up and just like bare their souls. That's what we're doing. It just never fails to amaze us every time it happens, does it?
And we had a lot. Like it's like 25 people on a screen, and we had 11 screens. Like trying to see everybody, you know. It was just amazing. But I mean, over 1,500 people have signed up now, which is insane. But it was like aha moments galore, truth bombs galore. And we wanted to just share a couple of them with you. You know, these challenges are amazing. What we can share in an hour is like a smidge of what we know. And here we just want to give you a few of the highlights. But I can't stress enough, like if you're on the fence, like get in there. Or if you know someone that's struggling with confidence, what really came through for us last night is like there's still the amount of misconceptions, preconceptions, and just not knowingness about what imposter syndrome is and how many different ways. So last night we were talking to the girls about sabotage, self-sabotage, and it was like the penny dropped that the self-sabotage is linked to the critical voice, because what we helped the girls to understand last night is that everything is linked to these belief systems that you have, which is like your programming, which is running the show. This is why your thoughts are everything, because your thoughts are a reflection of what your belief systems are, and you then respond emotionally to your thoughts, and then you act on them. So the results that you're getting in your life all go back to the belief systems, guys. All go back to your belief systems. So doing the work on those belief systems, which is what we're going to be showing the girls how to do them this week, is everything. Like, it's everything. You change your thoughts, you change your life.
Absolutely. And you know, what we were sharing again was like most of these limiting beliefs, so the beliefs that we have that are just buried deep down, rubble that's underneath the foundations of our beautiful houses. The house looks lovely. It's got lovely like old-fashioned windows and a lovely old wooden door. It looks lovely, and it's on shaky foundations, and it's because we've got some rubble there underneath. And most of those limiting beliefs are formed when we were children. And we carry those right throughout our lives in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, until we pass, some people. And They just lie there and they run the show. And this is what we say: your beliefs are running the show, whether they're good beliefs or limiting beliefs. And then what happens is these beliefs, this fear, this doubt that we have in our minds, then creates these thoughts about ourselves. I'm not good enough. I'm a failure. Don't deserve it. I'm not worthy. Like whatever that negative belief is. And that's just constantly going around. And the women were saying how it's like crippling them, how they're paralyzed, how it's like holding them back. They just can't move forward because they're tuning into this voice, this self-doubt, this fear. But then a lot of the ladies were saying, and it was in the group of all being saying, I just sabotage myself. And when we feel like we're sabotaging ourselves, we're just like, we're really confused because on a conscious level, we're saying, I really want to go for that next promotion. But then we'll keep doing things to stop ourselves going for the next promotion. It can get really confusing. Consciously, we're like, well, I don't understand why I'm doing this. And what we would, this was like one of the big aha truth bomb moments is, it's because your subconscious mind is trying to keep you safe. And we had some of the women going, I don't understand. Like, what?
This is really mean. She's like mean. She's not trying to be nice to me.
I just want to tell her to F off. I want to tell her to do one. But actually, our subconscious mind is trying to keep us safe. That little girl who experienced whatever she experienced, who formed those limiting beliefs about herself, its number one goal is to protect her. So it gets in the way from the promotion, from meeting the man of your dreams, for setting up your own business, because it's like, whoa, let's just keep you here. Everything's all good from her map of the world. And you're sat there going, I don't understand. I'm really frustrated. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Well, we're not on a conscious basis. It's just working hard in the background, which is the work that Donna and I do, because we help you to reset your beliefs. We help you to clear the rubble out so that you can lay better foundations and have a beautiful, sturdy house, because you've got to work on the beliefs to change the thought patterns, to help your subconscious mind to feel okay that you can get the promotion, you can get the car, you can have the man of your dreams and be safe.
And be safe.
It just doesn't know that yet. Your subconscious mind doesn't know that yet because we haven't taught it to. So that was a bit of a,
things I can have that or that. And we're like, no, you can have that and that. You just need to get back in charge. So when your subconscious mind's running the show, i.e. your belief systems that you don't know what they are, it's like the tail's wagging the dog. You're getting all these results in life that you're not happy with, you don't feel content with, like you feel like there's something more that you could have. You have this idea of something you'd like, but you keep telling yourself, don't be stupid, that's not for you. Other people can do that, you can't. But the fact that you have the desire means a lot. And it's all because these belief systems that are just like old-fashioned, out-of-date programs that just need to be like taken out and put in the cyber bin are actually running the show. So last night for the girls, it was about starting to identify what those beliefs are. And what we're going to be starting to do tonight is starting that rewiring of our mindset, of creating new belief systems which are in line with the real you, not the one that you've been pretending to be or pleasing people to be or putting a smile on with all the masks, like the real you who can just get up, be a glorious self every day, know that whatever she is enough, and being that version of you in all of your life. That's what we start doing tonight. And mastering, we have 60,000 thoughts a day, and 95% of them come from your subconscious mind. All of your habitual behavior, which includes some of your sabotaging behavior, sits in that subconscious. So this is about getting really, really self-aware of what's going on. It's like, it's not easy work. It's not easy, but it is life-changing. Fran, we love having you in there. It's the best thing ever. I cannot recommend Dun Channel. I'm blown away after the first session. Whoop, whoop. And it was day one. It was only day one.
I remember saying, sorry, one of the comments pop up going, God, this is a bit deep. It's like, yeah. If you've never been Donna and Cheryl before, and you're new to us, this is what you have to expect. We don't just dance around the edges and just go, la-di-da-di-la. We'll go in.
We go go deep. But this is why, because we don't just want you to turn up and have a week where you're like, oh, I feel so good, I feel so motivated, like I've got all my new mantras. Like, we want you to go away knowing how your mind works, how your programs work, how you change your programming for anything that you want to do for the rest of your life. And, you know, people, we were saying last night, a lot of people ask us, well, how do we work with your programs? And I love this work, Wicked. At the end of the week, we'll be telling everybody. But right now, like mine and Cheryl's goal with these programs is always to give you enough that if you only take the free stuff, you will have enough to completely change your life. What we know is a lot of people go, I want to keep changing it and I want the support. And we share that at the end of the week about what that looks like if that's what people want to do, okay? But if you missed last night and you're like gutted because you're reading Fran's comment thing and holy shit, I was on the fence, now I wish I had, or I hadn't heard about it yet. It's okay. We got you, because the replay now is up in the group. You can watch the replay from last night. Do your homework. There's a little bit of growth work. And then tonight be present live, because there's still 4 more calls to go. 4 more calls.
I mean, imagine what's going to happen by the end of the week. For the ladies who came on, we had so many comments after the session last night, like literally saying, oh my God, this is just day one. Yes, it is, people. Can you imagine when you work with us for 12 months like our elite ladies do?
Sometimes they're clearing with like 3 years now. Imagine that. Mind blowing. Yeah. But it's like, it's just fun. And this is why we look a little bit like we couldn't get off the group, because we were just loving so much, seeing and hearing all the little like aha moments falling in people's mind. Like you could hear it, and that energy of how supportive everybody is with each other. And what I loved was like one of the girls was like, I'm still just getting my head around what the imposter syndrome is. Tag me. One of the other girls answered her, and it was like a better answer than what I would have given. And I'm like, you can teach this. And this is the thing. Thousands of women now, hundreds of women can go out and start teaching what this thing is. And I said last night, and I'll say it again, having imposter syndrome is not like telling everyone that you got genital warts. Like, it's not the same thing, right? Like, there's nothing dirty or, you know, like, you got imposter syndrome. So 80% of the population, it's fine. Like, talk about it. You don't have to like, oh, hi. I honestly can't explain the feelings from last night when the penny dropped and I realised that the imposter is there and why I do what I do. I was so emotional. We call it fugly crying on Zoom. Great luck. I thought you looked beautiful. It's such a peaceful evening and a good night's sleep for the first time in months. I love that. Who is it? Who is that?
What's the name?
Katrina, is that you? So, yeah. You just got to come. You got to come and experience it for yourself. A lot of the girls were saying like they had imposter syndrome about going on the imposter syndrome course. Like, what if I don't fit in there? What if it's not right for me? And it's like, just put a big old pin and just know that that's your fear talking. It's scared, and it's fine. It can be scared, but you'll know how to answer it back after watching the first session. Like,
do it. Do it, Kat. Hi, yeah.
I thought it was you, Kat. I thought it was you. And may I just say, you look beautiful when you express emotion. It was really touching to see, and you weren't the only lady doing that. Do it, do it. Yeah, exactly. We did a confidence group like this last June, because I was saying last night, like, there is months of work goes into something like this. So we're not doing it again next month. I've had a few people going, oh, I'm busy on Wednesday night. Let us know when you're doing it again. No, loves. That's not how it works. If you can't watch all of them live, there's, you know, you can do them on catch up. Please don't sit and wait for it to do the next one, because we don't have it in our diary yet. And it could be 6 months, 12 months. We don't know. It depends how well this one goes, okay? And whether or not we think it's worth doing again. But if we did, it certainly wouldn't be for a good few months, because Cheryl and I need a little holiday.
We need to cover afterwards. So we are going to be live the rest of the week at lunchtime, just to talk about how things are going, share some more truth bombs with you. And yeah, if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, you've got serious FOMO, get in the group, get on the challenge. Like, there's still time for you to have lifelong transformations. Who wouldn't want that? Would you like lifelong transformation? No, you're all right, thanks. I'll just stay as I am. No. No. Hell of the no.
And so, even if it's not for you for any reason, share it. But it is for women only this time round. I feel mean, but I've had to say no to the guys. The only 2 guys that are in the group are admins, one of which is my husband. So you know, that's the only caveat. So, but we would love you to take that link and share it and share it and share it, because the more people that know what this is and that they haven't got genital warts and that they can say they've got imposter syndrome and know how to deal with it, the better. Okay, ladies?
Amazing. Right. We will see you tonight.
Tonight for more
at 8 p.m. ready to get your socks knocked off. And we'll see you tomorrow as well to talk about getting your socks knocked off. That sounds really rude, but I don't mean it to be. Have a fabulous, what day is it? Tuesday.
Okay.
Bye,
Amazing.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.